Scrapper, this isn't Disney Speedstorm. Well, apparently I don't know my schedule. Um, the Disney Speedstore update doesn't happen until tomorrow, and I had this planned today. So me being the idiot I am, I of course planned it the day before the actual release happened. So we have nothing as far as Disney Speedstorm. We already completed the event, and I got nothing for it. So I was like, okay, I have to shift some things around and get readjusted. No big deal. Action Taimanin just released an event, so I figured we would have that instead. So I apologize for my Disney Speedstorm people who are waiting for me to do that. It's not happening today because the event hasn't dropped yet. I am debating whether or not to do it tomorrow. If strike while the iron's hot, right? But we'll see. I'm not too sure whether I want to do it tomorrow or not. Just because it's on a Thursday. Thursdays are a little tough for me to stream, but we shall see. Definitely Fortress Friday's back still. Saturday will be interesting. Sunday, I think we'll do one last the finals run. That's what I have going. If we don't do Speedstorm on tomorrow, we'll do it Saturday, and then that will leave us. Yeah, that would probably be that would line up perfectly because it would be Fortress Speedstorm Saturday, and then Sunday we will do the finals, and then next week. I already have it penciled down. We are definitely on Thursday evening. We are doing Doom, the Dark Ages. We're going to start that whole Doom, that whole run. I'm going to call it the Summer of Doom because honestly, we're going to start from the beginning all the way to the end. All the games, all the chronological order. So we're going to start off with Doom. Dark Ages is what I was told is the first technical part of the timeline. Then 1, then 2, or not 1, 2. Then 2016, then Eternal, and then we will go down the list. Hopefully that'll be a nice little series of Doom. I'll have that, of course, uploaded onto YouTube. And yeah, that's pretty much what I got planned up this coming summer. I do want to pick up that new, because I saw that it was announced. What was it called? That one, the one that was on PS2. The Stellar game, Stellar Blade. Yeah, Stellar Blade. We're gonna have a stream on that too. So I'm gonna try to work around the Doom and see where that will fit in the schedule. Fortress Fridays will always be there. Speedstorm will pop in every now and again, and then Action Taimanin RPG Night. Maybe we'll just see what's more popular during those cycles and see what people want to see next. But that's what I got charted up in the future. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started with Action Taimanin. Like I said, there is an event going on, so I figured, there's a lot of people who seem to enjoy the voiceover stuff. It seems like that's why I'm thinking they're posting in. Now, there's not a lot of voice logs in this one. It's probably the repeating scenario different ways. A little bit tougher to swallow as far as, like an event, but it does have its place, so we're going to get started on it. Okay, we will start with assist, and we'll start with an assist character. Let's see, do I need anybody? I don't think I have any assist characters that need bumping up. So we'll just throw in a random assist character, which I know will be Tokiko. Well, actually, it is the year of the wedding dresses, so I think because I think that's what the theme is going for this month is wedding dresses. So I'm gonna put in a whole bunch of wedding dresses. So we'll do that. June wedding makes sense. Ever heard of the Taimanin? It's the name of a media content that Gosha made to advertise Taimanins. Special filming, hero show, and recently a VR game was developed, making it a major content franchise that not only Japan, but the whole world loves through various genres. It's not just the active Taimanins who appear, retired seniors who remain popular, and promising newcomers with less recognition are also featured. Since the characters are based on real Taimanins, some of the younger ones are apparently hoping a character based on themselves appears. And so, Taimanin 5, beloved by everyone, made a proposal to produce a web stream drama for their next project. Rather than a hero show that airs every Sunday morning in every household, this would have a higher budget and use more technical resources. So it's more of a movie. With more fancy visuals, a deeper scenario, and a wider cast of characters, with updates through annual long-term film shooting, the plan aimed to deliver hopes and dreams to even more people. The director for this web drama project was Taimanin Futaba Yui, who had been actively promoting herself for the role. Futaba Yui, her parents are both Taimanins, and she became a Taimanin herself as she was proud of them. A principled person who has always followed the words of parents and elders and prioritized rules and fundamentals above all else in everything she does. She had been a representative at Gosha Academy. Her grades were not that great at the time, but it was just enough to say she did well. However, because she puts rules and principles above all else, she's often been seen as an awkward and uncomfortable by those around her. With that unwavering diligence, she was often left out by those around her for being overly earnest. As to why she volunteered for the Taimanin 5 director position, maybe as a backlash against that lifestyle. She was a hardcore otaku known only to a select few. She speaks in a very polite, subtle, ladylike way, but she is an annoying nerd type of otaku who constantly immerses herself in all sorts of manga, games, movies, and writes her opinions endlessly in all terms. Stress is a scary thing. So when rumors spread that she had been selected as the director, among people who knew her real self were like, a clear mishire, wasn't there a better person? Even Taimanins lack a talent, a guaranteed flop, and so on. But at the same time, they took more interest in what would Taimanin 5 become when that annoying otaku makes it. Many people watch a flop, criticize it harshly, saying things like, I could do better, this part was better off this way, or this part was so bad. And although she had the critical flaw of finding explanations bothersome, there was still a fair number of people who considered her to be a true fan. No matter what people say, she was the only one who expressed her opinions on all Taimanin 5 related content. If it's Miss Futaba who truly understands the heart of true fans, maybe she can make something that captivates the audience. A project starting with that sort of maybe it'll work optimism is rare. What catastrophes those expectations would bring, no one knew back then. What catastrophes? The first person that Futaba Yui contacted lived in a famous building in Gosha, the Fuma Mansion. It was the beautiful butler Fuma Tokiko, stepsister of Fuma Kotaro, the captain of the task force, which is one of the elite units within the Taimanins organization. And the Fuma Mansion, Taimanins, UFS, Chinese unions, demons, many organizations and species were gathered there. That's why, out of all these people, I wish to recommend you as the main character for our website. Tokiko Tokiko tickled her head in confusion at Yui's proposal after suddenly being out to the mountains behind Gosha village. Nah, she wouldn't have had that kind of voice. Didn't you say Taimanin 5 has a kids show, anime, hero shows, food, toys, figures, and live-action adaptation? Oh my, you know it quite well. I never thought you'd take interest in those things, Miss Tokiko. No, it's not like I know them specifically. I just know them as part of our Taimanin advertisement activities. She wondered why she was called into the mountain, but after hearing the explanation, she looked troubled rather than surprised. It would be stranger not to be troubled after suddenly hearing something like, "You've been selected as our main character for the web drama. So please help." It was probably closer to confusion than discomfort. But as Taimanin, I also go out on missions. I don't think I have the time to shoot a drama. Yeah, this also will work, so you can call it a mission. If you're worried, I can put in a word to Miss Sagi for you. Well, if the superiors allow it. Taimans exterminate demons hidden from the public. In other words, they exist in the shadows. Their actions must never be known and must remain secret for everyone. Taima 5, on the other hand, needs step out in front of the audience. Tokiko wasn't used to those sort of activities, or rather, she thought it didn't fit her. She never cared about how other people looked at her, so it was obvious that she thought so. Yeah, we already have your suit ready. Please wear this from now on. Are you even listening to me? Wait, you even made a Taima suit? Yes, we might be on the field, so I made durable like a real Taima suit. She was smiling and holding a thumbs up, but Tokiko's face was a mix of disbelief and astonishment. Yui then pulled out a light purple Taima suit. I don't want to wear that. Tokiko, who likes black as a base color and any that doesn't stand out, the suit was eye-catching, but not in the good way. She instantly knew it didn't fit her, but the expression on Yui's face, who was holding it out, was literally glittering. Yeah, here you go. Look. Come on. I think this is too flashy for me. Come on. That's too close. Don't shove it in front of me. She was shoving it into her face. Tokiko had no choice to accept the suit. She held it up in front of her eyes. Wearing something like this? Is this what Taima 5 is about? Now that you have it, please change into it, please. Here, where's the changing room? Yeah, we don't have that in the mountains. Chop chop, time is infinite. It's running out, Miss Tokiko. Oh, don't mind me. I'm into men. I mind. Besides, I never said I was going to wear this. However, judging from Yui's demeanor, Tokiko realized that this pointless back and forth would never end until she wears a suit, and decided to change her clothes with a sigh. Hidden completely in the bushes. So this suit, it's light purple, as in Taima purple. Yeah, purple, it's lavender. Lavender. That show of narrow-minded thinking completely exposes your lack of emotional depth, Smith to Tokiko. Why do I have to hear that I lack emotional depth from a person I barely know? Why am I even here? Tokiko thought and sighed. She didn't even care about Yui, who was drunk with her own imaginations. The only thing occupying Yui's mind right now were convenient emotions such as director or a drama entirely under her control. Yeah, Taima Lavender loves the Taima 5 strategist in secret, so she hides her identity and fights with the Taima 5 as a cover. The strategist is all brain, no brawn. However, they acknowledge their weakness and still fights for the weak. Lavender is a girl who loves the weak strategist. Yes, yeah. I guess we're sticking to that story. being embarrassed of the fancier accessories compared to a normal Taimanin suit, Tokiko smiled bitterly while covering her breasts with her arms. Isn't Taimanin 5 a family-friendly project? Is it okay to have that kind of romance or embarrassing story? The web drama is targeted at young adults. This trendy and dramatic story is the one that the real fans have been wanting. Huh, for adults, I've never heard it was. I should be wearing the suit then. Now, then, Miss Tokiko, I'll start shooting your action scene. Wait, right now? Of course, Lavender, who suddenly awakens her power as a Tamiya 5. Her special training to control it. Special training, it has a nice ring to it. But wait, I need to hide, and do you have anything I can change into? Those petty things will be forgotten soon. What's important is the content of the film. That's not petty at all. It's important, Miss Yui. And what I want to say is, showing action in this clothing, that's what it's for, a special made Tamiya suit. Its functions are the same as a real Tamiya suit, and the size is fit for you. How do you know my size? Here's your script. The demon ninjas are special makeup. So don't push yourself and be careful not to hurt them. A little wound is okay, but big ones will need compensation, and that increases the production cost. Oh dear, I think there are too many people who don't listen to me around here. What an interesting story. The good thing about Action Taimanin is it actually has story to it, and that's probably one of the best parts about the series as a whole. It's like it's very in depth. Sorry, I was just looking at something else right here. It's really odd. I don't know why, but some of my stuff on Twitch are actually blocked out. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Ooh, that's not good. Let's see. Okay. As long as people could reach my stream, that's okay. Okay. As long as people could reach my stream. Shut up. You shut up. I was just making sure that people could look in. Yeah! With a dazzling display of aerial moves, Tokiko took down the last opponent and landed lightly with no trace of exhaustion in her movements. Moments later, the Taimans with special makeup fell to the ground. Did everyone break fall properly? I didn't hurt anyone, did I? Confirming this, Tokiko exhaled slowly. Taimanin Lavender's costume was embarrassing and hard to move in. But after a few shots and battles, she got used to it, and now she was familiar with it like the usual Taimanin suit. I'm starting to get the hang of this power. With this, I can help them, maybe. Cue cut! Why are you stuttering there? It's the most awesome scene, finishing up that battle. Before anyone noticed, Yui had a megaphone in one hand and was banging on a nearby tree as she shouted. I haven't tried any of those lines before. It's quite sudden. Are you making excuses? What kind of professional gives excuses on acting? I'm a Taimanin, not a professional actress. What is that look? If you have complaints, you might as well give up your role as the main character. Oh, then please change me with... What are you talking about? Miss Tokiko, you lack professionalism, don't you? It has to be filmed perfectly for the true fans. As expected, you're not listening to me at all. This was the fourth reshoot. Tokiko was starting to wear out mentally. And the worst part of it all, I have to do those embarrassing lines from the start. Again? That was it. It was harder than moving her body. Harder than being careful to not harm the opponent during action scenes. Read the script again and remember your lines. If you keep making mistakes, I'm docking the production costs from your paycheck. Okay. So, I love that person, so I'll do anything for him. This power is for that. I've said I love you so often that I think my brain's about to melt. Even as she clutched her head and muttered to herself, Tokiko was diligent, already running through simulations in her mind for the next action scene. Let's see, do I have the costume? I should have the costume. It would be more befitting, yes. This is the actual costume that she's wearing, so let's go ahead and put that on her. Okay. Good job. Nice. What I do like is that it's a shorter event, so all this stuff is compacted really nice. It is a lot of replaying, so yeah. The good thing is we got the mission scripts or the mission documents that make it go by so much quicker. Down they go. That was hard mode. Nice. More gems for Scrapper. Alright, so we move on to Protect. So it seems like the Protect is going to be Felicia. Does Felicia have a particular suit for this? Do I actually... Let me check my Felicia. I don't know what I put on my Felicia. It's been... select this... Well, let's prepare. No, hers is an assist. She can't be the person. So would it be... You could tell that I haven't worked with a lot of these. Let's see. We're trying to stay in the theme here. Did I skip her? Probably. Oh, there she is. Prepare. No, she's red. Okay, I'm gonna just run a random blue and see if, because Felicia isn't a blue support. I'll run Mika, and then let's see, Micah. I'll run Micah, and then I will. Do I even have a wedding dress for her? I don't even have a proper. Vaguely. You know, I'll do this one just because it vaguely looks like what they're going for. And I already have all her weapons and such. So all her stuff is good to go. Yeah, she's good to go. Yeah. Alright, this will work. Alright, a lot of this is retreading. I'm not going to do this part because we've already heard this a lot. And this is what I mean, that it's a lot of retreading because they go over the same story a couple times, but with different characters. So I'll definitely do like the characters differently. It's just I don't want to have to read this part right now. Commenting on other things like how bad the Dodgers are doing right now. Jesus. 3-0. Who did it? Solo grounded out. Alonso homer. Who's pitching? Canning and Tony Gonsolin. Tony's got to get his shit together, man. I mean, he was one of my favorites as part of the pitching rotating core, but he is not doing well. He's got like a 5.80 ERA. Well, that just happens with Tommy John people. People who come out of Tommy John surgery, they're never the same. Oh, I forgot to mention things like shoutouts and such. Well, there's still few WWE. Okay, so we'll just keep going on. Yeah, no. Numbers wise, fantastic. We got ourselves a couple of like a high ranking follower, which mega props. The person has like 900 followers. I'm like, yeah, shout outs to you. YYYC? Yeek. YYIC? Is that how you pronounce it? Yeek? Yeah, person has a lot of followers. That's cool to me. We always welcome everybody and anybody to the scrapyard. And as far as view counts, not much has changed. We had a little bump with 868 followers. Oh shit. We had a little bump with the shorts. So yeah, it's thousands of shorts, and honestly, we've been doing it really, really, really cool. I feel very blessed, really, just because we had a lot of people comment. I'm kind of weirded out though, because I don't know if YouTube's doing this like to make my videos pop out or whatnot, But there's been some people that have been like following, subscribing, and then all of a sudden, like the next day they're gone, or that they're more added, and it's just, I don't know. It's kind of weird. Tosses the information in the loop. So like I'll have like a few comments, and the comments are gone the next day. So I don't know. Or like I'll even get dislikes. You know, I don't even mind getting dislikes because at least people are. That shows that people are watching it for me. It's just like those dislikes are gone after a couple days. So I don't know if that's a YouTube thing where they're really going back and just clicking back the unlike. So. And yeah, it's been good. Hopefully you guys are having a good evening. Oh, okay. Oh man, we have 2 nerd characters. She doesn't actually have a voice, so I'm gonna have to make one up. A quirkaku who prefers tinkering with her mechs over eating all 3 meals or training her ninja art. See, we already have a nerd, so what am I gonna do? All right, sound effects. Asking me to be a part of it means you need me to use a gear chan. Okay, I like that stuff a lot. I even just the right gears for it too. As if even the time eating cup of noodles were being wasted, she places her chopsticks on the table and rummages through the entire room, excited. She was looking for a tool useful for the special effects makeup. A robot so precise that it's no different to the human body. A gear capable of producing seamless composite images with simple optical processing. This one still seems useful. Oh, this is it. Yeah, I remember I made them because it seemed like fun. But turns out I made a bunch without really using them. Leave it to me, Uraru said, and then proceeded to find 20 more gears, stuff them into her bag, and head to the filming location. Film sets are very lively. A few days after she was called on set, finally adjusted to the atmosphere of the filming set, Uraru was checking each gear that she had brought. There were tools that were mostly for filming, editing, and things that assist in special effects, like explosions or sound. It seems like the trend nowadays is to use CGI in battle scenes, but my viewers can project a hologram and preserve footage of humans. That way, there's no risk of injury, and flashing stunts are safe to perform. Plus, since it's just video footage, there's no extra costs, Uraru said, and then began inputting the physical data of the actors and actresses who were on set into her sound effects hologram. That alone projects an exact image of the actor with a solid texture. The actors and who have seen this were amazed and were commending their actor counterparts. Uraru's special developed AI is capable of understanding human language and reacts to it almost perfectly. And the film crew was very excited as they could ask the actors to do flashy stunts without pointing them towards danger. Stop. The moment Uraru, a top-tier mechanical engineer, joined the team making safe, secure, and low-cost filming a reality, such a voice echoed across the film set. Holograms alone are not realistic enough. We need real explosions and real stuntmen too. That's dangerous. One mistake and the explosion could kill a person. You really want to go forward with that. The flashier, the better. It also looks better on film. Then a hologram should suffice. No. You have no idea, Miss Makamoto. The film is given life because these stunts are done by risking lives. A hologram which isn't life-risking lacks attention. Ugh. Feeling somewhat convinced with Yui's vigorous words, Uraru becomes speechless. But since it is better for the stuntmen and actors to be safe, their mouths subtly twitched at the words of Yui, the director. And also the filming equipment, you can't just capture that sense of presence unless a camera is held by hand. the sense of presence and realism that makes viewers feel like they're at the scene, following the story themselves. True fans are definitely looking for that kind of experience. What? My gears are capable of filming more accurate and cleaner shots. The overly clean shots are enough for rom-coms aimed at idol fans. Time of film should be gritty, rough, and full of shots covered in dirt. Is it? Uraru, who doesn't watch any TV shows, lacked the experience to judge whether a drama was good or bad. So when Yui spoke so assertively, she couldn't help but think, is Time of 5 supposed to be like that? Anyhow, she's going against the director. If she doesn't follow the words of the director, she won't get her paycheck. If she doesn't get that, she won't be able to proceed her research, spoiling her plans to develop a new gear. Well, you're the boss. There's still a lot of time remaining to film, and that can be extended. Still, I brought all these gears, but I guess I won't even use half of them. What should these gears be used for then? How about using them as robot villains? Hey, that's a great idea. Yui's eyes lit up like a child at Ururu's nonchalant words. Yeah, for real. Why not? Time of 5 versus mechanized enemies, a battle between beings beyond race. It's intense. They're not even different races, it's living beings versus machines. Are we seriously thinking of going with this? Uraru was concerned, but Yui was already determined to go with it. With eyes gleaming, she calls the script writer, and an hour later, 70% of what was going to be filmed today had changed. These things really do happen often in film. Life is tough, said Uraru, who spoke honestly as she did not have any on-site experience in this area, and then muttered to herself as if she was amazed and tired of it all at the same time. Alright, there we go. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, this is good, and she has the anti-machine. So it actually fits. She's going to be blasting away. Come on. So slow. Getting my shit kicked in, and not even in a good way. Like, it's just like one at a time, like one damage. It's because she's a like to do like a whole like blast like that takes time. So I could do this, and maybe that will. Change her up. Okay, this is going awful. So slow. There we go. When the filming was nearly over, the gear that Uda worked hard on appeared. Whoops, that's not another. My bad. Ooh, check it out. You know I made it. It took me about a week to build, and man, did I struggle. When you look at it from the front, see the shape of the face, the curve from the bottom going down the leg, the thickness of the legs too. Yep, perfect. My gear is the perfect beauty, I'm telling you. Treating the enemy mech gears like her own children, Urodo was boasting about the end to the acing teacher? Is it acting teacher who's watching this? But this is a story about the Taimanin 5 of justice defeating the evil machines. Ha! Beep, beep, boop. With a smile like that of a mother watching over her children, Uramu held up her comms device only to watch one of those children explode right before her eyes. It's over now. Boop. Beep. A second, then a third gear explodes into ashes, but the filming doesn't stop. By the time the last gear exploded, the comms device dropped from Ururu's frozen hand. Huh? And cut. That was great, marvelous. The explosion, the ferocity and grittiness, it's perfect. Oh, the catharsis from destroying everything. Footage that was added tension of failure because you don't get a second take. This is the fight scene that true fans have been looking for. Next to Yui, who was ecstatic and satisfied, Ururu was boiling with rage. You crazy punk! What the hell are you doing to my gears? Why are you smashing them all? Miss Aru, listen, Miss Aru. Thanks to your gears, we were able to film a magnificent scene that will touch the hearts of our fans. Such a stunning explosions and destruction, this wouldn't have been possible without your gears. Shut the fuck up! My gears! She didn't think that they were really going to be blown up. Completely shocked, Ururu fell to the floor on the spot. A piece of gear rolled to Ururu's feet from the impact of the explosion. Several actors even teared up at the pitiful sight. Alright, let's keep it rolling and film the next scenes. Futaba Yui, who is a problematic otaku and wants to do things her way, doesn't even bat an eye at Ururu's sadness and left the area satisfied that she managed to get a great shot. Everyone on the set except for one person watched Ururu, her shoulders slumped, unsure of how to comfort her and then caught in an awkward silence. Yeah, them's the breaks, kid. You shouldn't have trusted her. Alright, I'm gonna see if this one is gonna go even better. I don't think I'm gonna run her for the last one though. Because it's so freaking bad to actually try to use. I mean, she's great, don't get me wrong, she's great on 1v1s, but when it comes to like getting this shit done quickly, it's not happening. It's not happening. And the count goes up. Oh boy. Yeah, we're gonna have to use somebody else. I'll probably use Sakura. She'll be able to. She'll be able to destroy you. Come on. I would probably dick the fuck out of it. There we go, finally. Yeah, we're gonna definitely run Sakura. I'm sorry. I need speed. And I am speed. Wedding dress. Yeah, this is the one, right? Come on, what is going on? Like, I'm falling asleep here or something? Like, what the hell? They're not even hard to kill, it's just there's so many of them. And some of them do bullshit moves like that. Oh my gosh, they stunned me. Fuck you. Fuck you. Really? I walked into a stun? Come on, Sakura, dude. Alright, come on, come on, come on. Oh my gosh. Come on, F. Why is it not Fing? I swear to God, that was stupid. Okay. That was enough. I'm sorry I skipped that. I usually don't skip those, but shit, man, I was pissed. And I'm glad it wasn't, what was it? It doesn't even tell you what the skills were, or the missions were. But if it was the go underneath 30, I would have failed that shit right away. Okay, checking back on the Dodgers. It looks like they're still getting fucked. So, yeah, yikes. Alright, so since this might be the only red one that will make sense that she would do it. So we're gonna, she's red. She's there. Supporter. Oh, I don't have red on her. What would go well with her? What's this? No, that's not good. Doesn't have to be fancy. Ooh, that's pretty good. Ooh, that's pretty good too. Not that one. No. Oh, wait. This one, she has increase all damage to enemies. That'll work. We'll do that. I mean, it's just for this, this particular event. Alright, here we go. We're gonna go back over here. Auto it. Auto it for the meantime. We'll be back. We'll have some nice little voicemail or voice clips. So with the Nintendo Switch coming out next week, is it? Or is it already next week? God damn. Are you guys excited at all? I'm kind of sitting and watching. I have not made a decision of whether or not I was going to buy it yet. I'm kind of on the fence. It doesn't have the same, I don't know, pull that the Switch 1 had. And that worries me because honestly, I think the Switch has to grab you because it's a brand new console. I don't want the Wii U thing to happen to it, and I could totally see that happen. And Mario Kart, I've seen the early reviews. It's not looking too good. I don't know. I'm hoping it does well. I enjoyed the last Mario Kart. It's just, you know, I can't get over that price, that $80 per game. That just sucks, man. And then $90 for whatever these big feature titles. Because you're only, like, the package only works once, right? They're like, oh, it's lower when you buy the package, but that only works once because you're only buying one Switch. What are you gonna do when the next Legend of Zelda comes out? When the next Smash Bros comes out? When the next Mario comes out? The next Metroid? It's like they're gonna keep doing this, and you're gonna be paying a lot more for hopefully more game. I'm hoping. Alright, now we're coming up to the stuff. See, my problem with this event is that it reuses a lot of the same lines, so it's not fun to like go back and say the same line like 3 times in a row. So I'm waiting for it to just jump to the next character, because the next character lines are completely new, as you saw in the last segment. Last segment had new characters, new lines, and that was fun to record, or not record, but you know, voiceover. Okay, so this should be it. Should be coming up soon. In fact, I might even just push it along, just because it's like this is you've all read this already. This has all been there before. Still, number of people consider to be true fans, no matter what. Blah 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 blah. It's all for all right. Here we go. Finally. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Okay. The last one was a nerd. This one looks more serious. You know, well, I think she's going to have a serious voice on this one. She looks very serious. Good, I think it would be okay if they could move this much. Hirogi Fuyumi, participating in the drama production as a stunt performer, observed the movements of the Taimans and nodded in satisfaction at what she saw. By the way, I've never taught stunt doubles before. How was I? Fuyumi is skilled enough to be a frontline Taimanin, but teaching someone a stunt is new to her. It had been a while since she had a full day without any missions, so she's been wandering around aimlessly until she got caught by Furuba Yui, asking if she can help with timing out the action scenes and coaching some of the stunts if she was bored. Fuyumi agreed that hiring a professional martial artist director would be a better choice, but Yui replied, I'm going to cast a real Taiman, so I can't use an ordinary person. Persuaded by Yui's arguments that it was no different from teaching how to fight, Fuyumi had gathered Taimans who were free and is now coordinating an action scene in a simulated city street at night. Fueled by the excitement of performing high-risk stunts, Fuyumi had let the decision run longer than intended. She couldn't help but feel a little guilty about it. She couldn't help but wonder, they were already training as Taimans. Did they really need instructions for the action scenes? Even so, Fuyumi followed her orders and coached the stunt Taimans, likely bringing their performances up to the level Yui was satisfied with. Probably. Everybody, great job. So how's the teaching going? As Fuyumi and others finished the last session, Yui came. From her big smile, it seemed as if the filming was going well. It went well, I think, but would this be enough? I'm not a professional coordinator, so I don't know a lot of stuff in detail. Yeah, but aren't you an ace, Taiman? I don't know, but I think I've done my best. That's the important part. Fuyumi shrugged a little as Yui shouted loudly. The stunt Taimans looked at them to see what was going on. Action scenes in film these days are, at the end of the day, nothing more than scripted choreography. It's a secret that everyone knows. The fights are all for show, yes. They are entertaining, but I've always thought they lack realism. So, true realism, a real fight that's not scripted. True fist fight is what our true fans want to see from us. Yui's telling a speech thrilled the others. But someone will get hurt if we don't script it out. Of course it would be more than a scratch considering Taiman's physical strength. That's the good stuff. In the past, broken bones or burns were common among stunt performers. They even jump into flames, risking their lives. I'll show you this time. And an action drama where someone, not even a Taiman, leaps from the second floor of a building onto solid concrete, breaking bones in the process, yet still performing the stunt flawlessly. Seriously, how obsessed is this person with breaking bones? Fuyumi wanted to blurt it out, but instead she just sighed. Anyway, I don't need fake lame action scenes that are scripted. I want fierce action from you, more realistic, intense. Think of like you're brawling with a steel pipe. That sounds dangerous. Do you want our viewers to watch a lame film? Do you think that will touch the hearts of the true fans, the ones who truly watch Taiman 5? Don't you think you can only be truly moved by witnessing someone risking their lives? Fuyumi kept trying to persuade Yui, but she didn't care, and asked for realistic fights, saying it was an order as the director. Yui paid no attention to the voices around her, insisting on real combat and loudly invoking her authority as director. Alright, fight each other as if it's a simulated battle, not a filming. Forget about the cameras. Focus on desperately surviving through this. She doesn't listen at all. After 10 minutes of arguing, Fuyumi caved in the end. What if they get hurt? Who's going to cover the medical bills? Does she even have some kind of a sponsor? Plus, if they're out of commission because of an injury, it'll affect other missions too. The more she thought about it, the more it just seemed like a bad idea, maybe 2% beneficial at best. Anyway, she didn't think it was good for Taimans to risk their lives. What can I do? It's an order. I suppose we'll stick to something like our regular mock battles. And be very careful not to get hurt from this. Fuyumi could only hope as she was in charge of this instructing. Oh, I forgot to change your outfit. I'm going straight for him. Boom, boom, boom. Now he's dead. That was really easy. As per Yui's wish on raw violence, the action scene has shifted into something far more brutal. A full-on no-holds-barred fight. Nothing like the carefully choreographed rehearsals. Forgot. Did not put the old autopilot. And yes, it was violent. Sure, they were using dulled, non-lethal blades, but a solid hit could still leave you bruised, or with bad luck, broken bones, or worse. The physical abilities of Taiman was in itself a lethal weapon. Uh-oh, we got an interaction. Alright, let's take a look. Let's see what we got here. Interaction time.
Under this busy shopping street in Japan, there's over 80 hidden restaurants, and I'm trying every one of them. Out of my comfort zone, I go in completely blind. I order what they recommend, and based off taste alone, I rank them on a tier list. Some are incredible, and some are inedible. Hey man, these aren't noodles. Oh wait, yes they are. Today's review is pretty huge, mainly because the line to get in this place always is. This is Amish, a Don noodle shop that's won a Michelin Bib Gourmand Award, but I'm more interested in this flag that I'm still able to find available. You can feel the spices in the air emanating from the shop the second you stand near it. It has a starchy smell that's laced with Szechuan pepper and sesame paste, a cologne I wish they had. And recently a Japanese criminal has been putting oranges in restaurants' vinegar jars, and it looks like he struck here as well. I've been craving Chinese noodles lately. There's just something about that aroma, and the Mario Party minigame of flavors dancing around in the bowl, latching on to the
Chinese noodles
head grabs to head grabs head. Sure, the aromatics are important, but these noodles also have a wonderful texture. So wonderful that I read out a professor of Pokemon Snap. Wonderful, but everybody just looked at me instead of getting the reference. The raw onion, chili oil, and Szechuan pepper buzz around in my mouth with an intensity of 1,000 friendly ones. And ultimately, this is a prime example of fancy Don noodles. I don't think it's authentic, but it's under this busy shopping street in Japan, there's over 80 hidden restaurants.
Oh man, I haven't had noodles in a while. I might grab some. When those actions are no longer acting, oh okay. Stop, cut it. I said stop. I might have regrets in the morning, but worth. I mean, the Szechuan peppers aren't that bad. They only like burn up a little bit. Only up. Okay, where were we? Oh yeah, this thing says, "You're the one who hit me first, you piece of shit." But they were still Taimans, even though the blades were dull. Seeing them trying to use their fists as much as they could shows that they were still sane. But Furumi couldn't overlook this situation. I tried to 2 a.m. bad decision. You know, when you wake up from 2 a.m. and you're like, oh boy, I gotta hit the can. Jeez. You know, I had this one really hot pepper once, and it was in Michigan, and that thing you could feel going through your body. And I stayed up all fucking night, man, just trying to get that thing out of my body. It was so terrible. I got zero sleep that night. I must have passed out like 2 hours before I was supposed to like wake up, which is terrible. And the thing was that going in, it wasn't that spicy. It really wasn't that spicy. It was like, it was sweet spicy. It was like sweet heat, like Nashville style sweet heat. That's why I thought I could take it. I was like, oh, you know, I just have this, have a beer, I'm gonna be okay. And while I'm eating this thing, this thing was like fucking me up. Yeah. Not one of the best. I just, if I ever see that kind of pepper again, I'm probably going to avoid it, because that was not worth it. Sorry, we're going to respond to this person. Alright. Thank you for the interaction. Always appreciate it. Okay, where are we at? Hey everybody, calm the fuck down! Immediately after that, Taimans regained their senses at the sound of her commanding voice. They quickly lowered their fists. Seriously? Losing your minds over this small fuss? And you call yourself Taimians? Yeah, she sounds like more like a drill sergeant, I think. Furumi's truly disappointed in getting excited over drama shooting, getting worked up over a small scratch, and then losing their minds and brawling. Saying how can they go on missions with that sort of mindset as a Taiman? Blah blah blah. Furumi, in her role as a stunt coordinator for the action scenes, continued her nagging without pause. Watching with a pleased expression, Yui gave a small nod, crossed her arms, and silently vanished from the scene. Internal conflicts of enemy forces, an unexpected explosion in the battlefield going slightly minutes later. Good, I should have the film I need. Yui said under her breath and quickly left the simulator where We shouldn't have to go through all this mess if the director didn't change the scenery scenario all of a sudden. Yubi, where the hell is she? Fumi's furious voice echoed the simulation room. Damn. Let's see. I don't think she has a wedding dress, does she? She has this one. Yeah, we'll put this one for now.
花のしずるがお相手を務めさせていただくわ。
Go straight for him again. This one's really nice. I just like being able to go in, kill him, and not have to worry about a damn thing. This was the spot that you had. Okay. That one was good. Which one is this one? Okay, let me put some stuff in her skills because I haven't done any stat training with her, so she should use this. There you go. Awesome.
Alright,
let's go in and rush this motherfucker. Oh wow, he didn't die from it. Uh oh. I was kind of hoping he would. Die. Forgot what her abilities are. Oh shit. I should have read the manual. I'm getting blasted. Hurry. She is kind of under level for this one too. Holy crap. Yeah, I kind of have to do it again. Yeah, that's kind of shit. I dilly-dally too much. Is it cheese? Is that cheese? They sent me. Is that cheese? It's like cheese on. It looks like cheese, and like garlic. Oh, bonito. Okay, bonito fix. Okay, it's just the cheese looks. It looks really white, like parmesan. Let's see if I could do it. If I could do it, that'll get it over and done with.
花のしずるがお相手を務めさせていただくわ。
Okay, we already. This will do it.
忍法放ちる乱。
Nope. Oh my god, get the fuck away from me.
自慢ではないけれどこれくらい。
No. All right, let me call in the big guns. I didn't want to have to do this, but she is so underleveled, she won't be able to get in time. The big guns, come on, you got this.
誰の体験のサビになりたい者はいるか。我こそ傭兵団団長スピネルである。
I'm not even mad. There's that. Boom, my goodness. Oh my gosh, come on, get the fuck up there. Boom. Yeah, that's gotta do it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Cornbread fish. I've never had cornbread fish. Like fried fish? Never had that. Oh, we have the epilogue now. We unlocked the epilogue, but we'll get that after we exchange all of them. Cornbread and a mold. Cornbread and a mold. Corn, and it was the gritty cornbread too. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds really badass. Let me see what else they got going on. Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna back out a little bit because I know I have a support that allows me to get more of, yes, and that's under the red, and she has that one, and this one she has that one, and I think those are the only two that have it. So my red and my blue have it. Yeah, so I'll put it on my red and my blue. Green is gonna just have to suffer it. Hold up. Nice. A Texas and soju combination. Okay, so I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go over here, battle a no, it's these, and I'm going to. Oh wow, they're allowing you to get all this stuff. It's a shame that I have all these already. That's a bummer. That sucks. I have these already, man. I mean, I could buy one for her. I'll buy one for her in case she ever needs it. Who knows? She might get it on the future. Now this one I'm gonna have to like refresh a few times, I think, because I want to get it on the operational plan. Let me get up here, and then we're gonna come over here. And then we're gonna come over there. Just buy this, buy that. Oh my gosh, what is going on here? Please don't fuck me over. And that Roosevelt. Ooh, yeah, ooh, that's some. Good ass bar. That sounds like a good ass bar right there. Okay, we'll take this. We do need these. Those are really helpful. In case somebody else needs it. A little bit. Warm pita with hummus. Ooh. Oh, here we go. This is what we need. We need these guys. We're gonna buy a shit ton of them because I don't want to have to do that. I'll leave like 100,000 just in case, because it takes about 100,000 to buy one of those. We'll go to the club. Well, not the club. Special activity, and then we're gonna go here to mission preparation room. Grab 80, and we should have enough for the event, hopefully. Warm pita with warm pita with hummus is just a good all-around dish. Let me check on the Dodgers real quick. Still in behind the Mets 3-0. Yikes. I'm trying to think if I have any users that need it. I don't think I don't have any greens that need it. So I'll just put it on Tokiko. I don't have any greens that need it, I don't think. No, I don't think I do. Yeah, they're all reds and blues. Alright. Let's keep it roll. Oh my gosh, look at that 16. And I already have her maxed out, so there's not much I could do for Tokiko. I should be putting it on somebody who needs it, but I don't feel like it. I don't feel like having to sift through everybody. And this stream's already going a little long. I only intended it to be an hour and a half, and it's already at 1:20. So we will keep grooving. Alright, how much did that give us? This one event kind of sucks when it comes to the drops, because you need like a shit ton to get everything. See, like, look, I'm nowhere near. So I'm gonna run this. I want to give it about like 3 or maybe 5 runs just in case, because you still have the other section that needs it. So okay, that should give us enough. Okay, and we don't even have enough for this. Wow. Like I said, the drop rates for this one are incredibly abysmal. Okay, the good news is we'll make it up on the others, because they're gonna have the little dropper thing. That'll make them really easy to finish up. All right, perfect. And then this one's going to be 100. And we only need about 80 for that one. So I think a couple more will do it. 1 or 2. 1. Oh, the protect's already. Oh yeah, because I ran it a couple times. Yeah. Okay, that's it for this section. Protect. We have to find. I believe I put it on. Where did I put her? I put it on her. She's around here somewhere. Where's she? Where's she? Where did I put her? She should be right here. It's not Lena. It's not that. It's not there. It's not Rico. Like, am I fucking blind? Am I not seeing her? Not Bishko, not Karani, not Nia Brown. There you go. She's still in her. Yeah, we'll switch her up. There you go. Okay, I do believe she has all 3. Oh, is she red? She's red. She's red. Who was the other one that had her? So she'll be the red one. Who had the blue? Let me see. Someone had blue. It's only, yeah. Oh, yeah. She had blue. Okay. Then, okay, so we have it. Okay. That's not a big deal. Have it. Blue. Oh, blue. Blue, 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 blue. Make sure she has all 3. She does. Oh, hold up. Let me make sure. Oh, she's the only one that doesn't have the awakened skill, which is why I haven't used her for Taimanin VR, because you really need that. The bonuses are just too good to pass up. All right, so we will keep running this one, and in fact, I'm gonna just run like 5, I think, because with that drop bonus, it's gonna make things a lot easier to get this section. Anyway, I'll do 2 more. And then one more. Yeah, look at that. It gave me some. Hopefully that's enough. Protect, please. Please, please, please give me enough. Yes. Okay, this one will go right away. And then I think that's enough. Wait, I need to run it some more. Okay, that's no big deal. I have about 40,000 potions. That's nothing to me. What is getting dicey is our mission count. I need more. If I have to dip into my savings of the VR coins, I will. I'll make it up. I'll make it up easily. Okay, exchange posts. Protect. We are almost there. Okay, so we have enough. We have enough. This will put us over, I believe. Yeah, that's plenty. Whoops. No, not you. We don't need that. Whew. That would have been a costly mistake. Suppress. Now we already know that. We know you have it. We're just gonna run the whole thing. Just get it all out. We will get that prize. And I think if I dip into my savings a little bit, it'll be enough. Yeah, I'm gonna need to dip into the savings. Let's get the Dragonite stuff. Yes. Ooh. I already did. Ooh. 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 There we go. $1. Oh, I could totally do this too. Maybe I'll have an event. Alright, let's store. Whoops. Not you. Store. Highway Angels. Ooh. Why doesn't this one show up? I swear the Google Chrome store is becoming more and more stupid fucks running that place. Available from June 16th. Okay. I'll pick her up and then we'll do like a thing on her. Okay, random shop. Okay. Okay, so I dipped into my savings a little bit. Oh, and then I get these. I make those. suck up everything I have. And the weapons aren't even worth it, really. Okay. Oh, we have enough for this. Nice. We want 150. Okay. We got the big one, so we need this one's 150. Yeah, we might squeak it out. We might squeak it out. We're gonna do one of these. Oh, no. I almost fucked up there. One of these. I almost fucked that one up. I would have been pissed. And then one of those. But this one we have to switch over. I hate this event so much, man. Now we're gonna have to do one of these. We have to make sure it's Tokiko. You know what? I might as well just buy the other one. Might as well. We're gonna need it. Okay. Max. Now this one we're gonna need mostly that one, yeah. Jeez. Okay, so we're gonna have to do the blue. And we'll do one blue because we're gonna need to anyway. And then we'll do like 2 reds. I forgot how much of a consumer this shit is. Consumes all the items I need. Awesome. Exchange posts. And Crest Master. I just made it. We have enough for that last one. I think this one will be it. Tokiko. Engage. Oh my gosh. I mean, one won't hurt us. We might have had it with this time, but I don't want to take any chances. And besides, I'll make all that shit up in like a couple of weeks.
私の
There we go. This is starting to get long. Too long of a string. Awesome. And yep, that's it. An exchange post. We're done. Wait. Oh, I don't have enough. I need one more. Who has it for me? Red has. Blue has just enough. And now we have enough. And we're done. We're all done here. And then you can get all those tablets of survival, just in case. I have about like, how many do I have of those? 72. And I'll just burn. I don't need any of this other crap. Nah, I don't need any of that. I don't need more. That's so. I have so much of that crap. It's embarrassing. Anyways, let's do the epilogue. A few days after the Taimanin 5 web drama began filming. Oh, auto. Forgot the auto. This setting written on the back of the script. What is this? Taimanin Lavender and the strategist were actually siblings who had been separated since birth. This is not what I was told. Stop adding random stuff to the script. My cute gears are severely damaged because of you. I need compensation for this. The Sun team is so badly hurt they can't even take on missions. Now, shouldn't you, as a director, take some responsibility and say something? Furuba Yui found herself being grilled by actors and crew who had been roped into the shoot. And honestly, it was understandable. Her script had no sense of consistency at all. Though she insisted it was for the true fans, she kept impulsively throwing in whatever ideas popped into her head during the script writing and shooting. At first, the scenarios focused on the romance between Taimanin, Lavender, and the strategist, but after somehow coming across the idea of a romance between siblings, she changed the scenario, declaring this is better. Personal belongings, gears of a staff who generously participated were destroyed just because it was not used in filming. The cheaply hired Taimanin extras were pushed into performing risky stunts as if they were nothing more than expendable objects. Yui had done all of this, arguing that it was a director's rights. So for the past couple of days, the people on site were basically Yui's puppets. Anyway, you need to make the scenarios consistent first. You can't keep adding stuff to the story and expect it to flow. Pay for the damages. I'm not moving a muscle until you do. I'm going on a strike. Formally apologize to the wounded, and I'm charging all the medical bills to you. Otherwise, they're not going to do the stunts, is what they're all saying. Whether it's a complaint or just a natural outcome, it's hard to say. Yui, who heard all of the staff's voices, wasn't adept enough to resolve the situation. No matter what anyone said, she was still a rookie. She boldly declared, "This is the better way, and my ideas will definitely resonate with the fans," but lacking any proven results, experience, or skill, it was only natural that things turned out like this. "I'm really sorry. I thought I knew what I was doing. I could to satisfy the true fans, but didn't care at all about you guys who helped me film all of this, thinking only about what our fans would want. First for the medical bills and repair charges of the next. Gears. I'll talk with the higher-ups about this for the scenario. I'll revert it back to the romance drama between Taimanin Lavender and the strategist." After finishing her words, Yui bowed deeply to the actors and staff who came to confront her in person. A few months later, the first Taimanin 5 web drama's filming was a success, but of course, Futaba Yui, who caused way too much trouble during the shoot, was fired. The executives from the production company of Taimanin 5 reached a conclusion that Futaba Yui will no longer take part in further production of the Taimanin 5 series. However, Yui herself cheerfully said something like, "I guess I'm better suited to being a consumer rather than a producer," as if she were happily putting down her burdens. So the web drama Taimanin 5 spin-off Beloved Clairvoyance was highly praised for its intense action, stunning visual effects, and a script reminiscent of a melodrama. Of course it would. The action was performed without concern for injury, putting their lives on the line. The special effects were produced at the cost of breaking equipment, and the script was crafted by a novice, directed only by fans. Regrettably, the spin-off never saw the light of a sequel, as it incurred massive losses, not just in production costs, but also in medical bills and repair fees. Thanks to its rich and intense content, it gained a cult following among fans, and Beloved Clairvoyant became known by bizarre nicknames like Exploding Clairvoyant and Morning Drama Brawls, continue to be loved as a cult classic. And there you go. That is the event, Beloved Clairvoyant Operation Web Drama for Action Taimanin. I had a lot of fun voicing this, and judging by the views on Twitch, when I release these things, people love it too. So I'm going to keep on rolling. When they have a next event roll out in the next 2 weeks, I'll be there. Maybe even sooner, because we have yet to go into more of the archives, and we had a lot of good clips come out from there as well. So yeah, it just depends on timing with everything. So definitely next time Friday is for sure going to be Fortress Fridays. I'm still debating on whether I want to do Speedstorm tomorrow. I know people are going to want to jump right into it, so I mean, I might do it just so that everybody can see what I'm doing right at the get-go. I'm just going to have to make some time. It'll probably be later on in the day if all goes well. So yeah, and then Saturday we might shift things around. This might be another Speedstorm day. In fact, I think tomorrow might just be taking a look around, seeing what a lot more planning and getting things organized of what we're going to see in the new event, because I'm pretty sure there's going to be some long ass grind at the super hard difficulty. So yeah, tomorrow will probably be like a planning stream, and then Saturday will be like the execution stream, like executing all the plan. And then Sunday, I have it charted up for the finals. Hopefully, we did get more YouTube videos views on that. So yeah, there is an audience out there for it. So hopefully that'll be good. And then of course next week, Doom on the 12th. It's definitely gonna happen. Yeah. So thank you guys all for sticking by for this event. This will all be posted on Scrapper Streams. And you guys have yourself a good night. And thank you for hanging with me. See you next time.